Hey guys, John here. This time, no chainsaw, no hard hat. I'd like to just take a few minutes and maybe talk about, well, I guess you could call it maybe quality logging, or we could talk wildlife, however you want to frame it. I'd like to show you a series of pictures. So we'll put them up across here in just a second, but when you're watching this, just a series of pictures here, think of this question. Which one seems like it's the odd picture in the group? Okay, here we go. Did you catch it? I'm guessing the brook trout. I mean, we've got trees, we've got brush, roads, birds, mammals, and then a brook trout. Well, here's where I'm coming from, okay? All animals need those three basic things, right? Food, shelter, and water. The commonality, maybe a bit of a trick question here with the oddball out picture, the reality is all of those animals need that brush and wood, even the brook trout, right? The brook trout needs that, the larger wood and the finer brush in the brooks. Obviously, that's the odd, little bit of an odd thing in the sense of the rest of them, all that brush, trees, it's on the dry ground. But the principle is the same. Those animals need that cover. If they don't have it, they're going to move on. They won't be there. So what happens often with a logging job, kind of keep it in the context of the video, right? Good quality logging is landowners, they kind of like that neat look. They like the brush either cut up and down, or we can drive over it with the machines, or some jobs are done with a whole tree chipping operation type thing where the whole tree comes out. But whatever it is, sometimes the landowner wants that nice, pretty look. And to wildlife, it's basically barren. There's no place to stay. So these few pictures here, I want to flash up another couple. This one here of the big brush pile, I could have flattened that all out as I cut it, made it look nice. But I chose to actually pile the brush up. I want that brush pile there. It's going to provide cover for years for all the critters. Even the large critters, a bear, he's going to crawl in there and make a den under that pile of brush sometime. It's not that you leave brush all over the place, and in the way. Here's a picture of our roads. We want to have the roads opened up so you can walk on them, reasonably well. But the point is that the wildlife really doesn't like neatness. They really like that brush cover. I'd like to flash up this other picture here of this large dead standing tree. We notice to the right, as we look at the picture, there's a section of trees there that still look sort of thick. And I didn't cut in there, and I didn't because the forester was really nice in that I didn't talk to them about it, but I believe they were kind of looking out for us as loggers, because that big standing dead tree is leaning into that stand below it. So that area there was basically marked out, no need to go in there and work. It's really nice to be able to leave those standing dead trees. Wildlife love it. It's a haven for them, but it's a risk to us loggers to be able to, to need to work around them. If we can leave them, it's great. So just not to belabor the point, but I always like the saying that beauty is in the eye of the knowledgeable beholder. So this neatness, it has its place, but also we need some brush and some of that large wood left on the ground. The wildlife will thank you. Take care. See you in the woods sometime.